I'm Timothy Witham here once again with another urban movie reviews where I do three urban movies in a row, viewing them on what I think of them. The first movie I'm about to review is called Dead Presidents, which is about a group of friends who graduate school in 1969, and all of them end up joining the war in Vietnam. And when the two friends run into each other while in Vietnam in 1971, they rekindle their friendship, both Marines, but originally a part of two different groups of Marines. The two end up finally in the same unit with their other friends due to many soldiers getting killed, of course. They end up finally returning home in 1973, and one of them, played by Chris Rock, returns home messed up, hooked up on heroin. As for their other friends who were in the war with them, they meet up at a bar, and what ends up happening is the four friends end up in trouble when they decide to rob a federal loan bank truck, which was a bar owner's idea to begin with. And with one of them named Anthony, Anthony has one child and another on the way. And the fact that the job he has, was working for, had to release him from workplace. Him and his wife constantly, arguing, and is constantly on Anthony's butt about finding another job. He ends up leaving her for her sister and gets his ex-sister involved with the robbery plan, which consists of four war friends, Anthony's ex-wife's sister, and the bar owner. With faces painted, they rob the federal loan bank truck, but things get messy when they kill a cop and some security men during the robbery, and some of the money ends up burned due to his friend using explosives that were too strong, which blows up the federal loan truck, and some of the money gets burned, and the girl ends up shooting. The girl, Anthony's ex's sister, ends up getting shot during the robbery. And one of the guys gets killed by a cop car during their escape. But they do leave with a crap load of money. In closing, without giving the ending away and too much more of the film, I have to say, I gotta give this film a 4-star rating. It had a good storyline, but at times the film got boring. But it was a great film for the most part. Now on to my next movie review. This movie is called Belly, starring rappers DMX and Nas. It also has a rapper known as Method Man in the film as well. This film is about two friends in 1999, played by DMX and Nas, whom grew up together hustling on the streets. And when DMX's character Buns comes up with a scheme to get rich selling drugs, Nas's character reluctantly agrees. And by their side is a group of friends. And one of their friends, which is played by Method Man, not as Knowledge. His name's Knowledge. He's a grimy, greedy, shady guy. Eventually, things get complicated when Buns goes to a drug kingpin to move more weight around in trucks and airplanes full of drugs in order to make it big as a drug dealer. He goes to this Jamaican guy named Ox, which is the name of the guy that Buns goes to. so that way he can move more weight and make it more bigger as a drug dealer. And Ox is a powerful drug lord.